This is my very first jury trial, and I'm totally nervous. Brian gets up, does great. There was a podium, and it was situated in front of the jury box, and he goes to sit down, and the defense lawyer stands up. He starts to really just introduce himself, and Brian pops up, kind of inches over quietly to the podium to move it out of the way, because it's kind of in the way between the defense lawyer and the jury.
I can see the jurors poking their heads around the thing.
So it looked like he was trying to be helpful. So Brian is like, don't mind me, keep going. And he's like, I'm just gonna move this. And so Brian moves it slowly one way. It kind of squeaks. Like, give me the audio for this. Squeaky. Thank you. So the first one, it was just like a little squeak. And the lawyer's just like, a little irritated, but he continues on. Brian has moved it mostly off to the side, but there's still a few jurors that are kind of looking around this thing. And so Brian's like, oh, don't mind me. And so he proceeds to wheel this thing all the way in front of the entire jury box, all the way to the other side. So this thing is squeaking all the way across.
It's like 20, 30 feet.
Yes. Meanwhile, we have a guy that's just started his opening statement. He's trying to play it off real cool.
Turning bright red.
Say by the time Brian gets like 3/4 of the way down the jury box, this thing's squeaking all the way. He's like purple. There are beads of sweat coming down his forehead. He stops and he just glares at Brian. And Brian's just like, I'm oblivious. And he just keeps going. And this guy kind of starts up again because Brian has stopped. And then Brian gets down to the other side. Defense lawyer started back up again, and Brian turns the podium around and starts going back
Austin Powers style.
way because it didn't quite fit in that end. And so he starts going all the way back. And I really actually thought this guy was gonna totally explode and scream at Brian because he was so angry. This went on, this puzzle Austin Powers parking game for a long time, and Brian eventually set it and sat down.